Ok, je m'occupe direct.
I'm all changed now, Ben.
Oh, wow, look at you. You look beautiful, Anna.
Thank you, Ben. Hopefully the butler feels the same.
So, we head to the hall. I pretend you're pulling me along.
And I tell him you're a wedding present.
Yeah, got it. Well, with my clothes, at least I'll kind of look like me.
More so than a naked teddy bear.
This is it, huh?
You'll be okay, Ben. Just stay close to me, all right? This isn't going to be easy, but it has to work. Just has to. Those bells, what does that mean?
Ça signifie
I
le
remember
mariage.
them. They always did that when was it? Oh, yes. They rang them whenever a royal procession had started.
You mean like a wedding?
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Then they've already started. There's no time to waste. Quickly, to the throne room.
Dearly beloved, we gathered here today to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Not to be entered into lightly, holy matrimony...
Yes, get on with it.
Yes, well, if any person here can show why these two people should
Moi,
not join
j'en ai une.
holy matrimony...
I do. Winfrieda is tricking you, all of you. And here is Prince Bernard to prove it.
This is absurd. The crazed girl intends to pass off the stuffed bear as our beloved prince.
Please, just wait.
Guards, seize this criminal at once.
No. Guards, stand down. I am your true queen and you will do no such thing.
Oh bah finalement elle est venue. Bah tiens.
Listen and listen well. This woman has indeed deceived you all. Because of her, I was forced to flee.
Bah alors, on est en colère?
But it is time to put an end to this.
No.
She is a liar, a trickster, a witch of evil, selfish intention, and above all, from as far back as her childhood.
No.
A murderer. Everybody, you must leave now.
What the fuck?
Hurry. Anna.
Oh, on va voir ses souvenirs.
Winfrieda!
Ah! Oh! Jeez, you scared me.
Are you even
On
listening?
va la jouer?
Yes, Mother.
Winfrieda, you know as long as we are within these walls, you do not refer to me that way. You refer to me as your teacher, Mrs. Vogt.
Yes, Mrs. Vogt.
Listen to me. The Wanderer will come to pass the decisions of the Norns any day now. Your witchcraft studies are still far from where they need to be, and yet you continue to disobey me. All day you disrupt and fall behind the others. Are you not concerned about your future?
But that's my point. It doesn't concern me. You never listen to me.
I have. Over and over I listen. There are more pressing matters at hand right now.
But the scientific evidence me and Hans have found shows that...
Enough. I am in no mood to listen to your science prattle, Winfrieda. You need to take this more seriously. This is the rest of your life we're talking about.
Well, I don't want to spend the rest of my life being what you want me to be.
You know very well that word is more than just your choice of career, Winfrieda. If you continue to ignore even the basics of the school oath, then you aren't going anywhere.
That's unfair. All the other kids got to go play.
All the other children didn't talk back or argue with me during class. Since you seem to have forgotten why you're at this school, we'll stay until you show me you remember. If you don't remember, then consult your notes, Winfrieda. That's what they're there for.
This is so unfair. Stupid school and it's stupid weird. Fine. I'll just get this over and done with so I can leave already.
Oh, on la joue. Trop bien.
My desk. Furthest away from the teacher, just the way I like it. Too bad I have to share it with Wilhelm. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 weird. Blah, blah, destiny. Blah, blah. All right, I think I got it well enough. Let's just spout this off to Mother and get out of here. I'm not taking any of the work with me. I have to see. That's Jacob and precious little Jannika's desk. Of course, she's front of the class. And of course, Jacob followed her there. That's Jacob and precious Mother will... That's where Hans and Jorinda sit. Mother will just get more angry, though, if I copy off their work. Should have known. Joringal's self-portrait. What a mess.
No need to be mean, Winfrieda.
It's true, though. Look at it. Wasn't even trying. No, Mother seems to think they make the room look friendly or whatever. No, Jorinda's self-portrait. Yeah, that's pretty much her. Always pretty, happy, and kind. Even though no one's that friendly to her. Clearly the best one there. Got all the coloring in the lines and everything. Of course it's placed in the furthest corner. Thanks, Mother. No. The outside world. Freedom. So near, yet so far.
Don't be so dramatic. Just recite your work like I asked, please.
That one is Hans' self-portrait. I like his too. Nice and simple. No showing off. Unlike some people.
Putain, c'est la deuxième fois de la journée que je vois le mot fioriture et je savais pas ce que ça voulait dire avant. Maintenant, je sais.
Wilhelm has some cool dude sunglasses and jacket. Truth is, he owns neither. Yeah, that's the family. When Father was still with us. What good is a picture anyway? He's gone. And he's not coming back.
It is of great importance, Winfrieda, to keep their spirits close lest we find ourselves alone.
Yeah.
Et c'est pour ça qu'elle a pris le portrait.
Sentimental nonsense, if you ask me. It opens the shed by the school, with all the neat gardening stuff inside. Not that anyone uses it much since Father didn't come back. It's a stupid apple that teacher's pet Jannika brought for Mother, just like she always does. I don't need anything from Jannika. Mother can keep it. It's water, but with bags of leaves dunked into it. It's like a gross leaf drink.
It's only ever gross if you let it go cold.
More like because it's got gross leaves dunked into it. Ugh. Jacob's self-portrait. Acting the tough guy even on paper. Perfect little Jannika. She can't help herself, all surrounded by stars, even in a drawing. She thinks she's the center of the universe.
Winfrieda, really, be nice to your sister.
Mother's spellbook. The spellbook. I've had a peek in it before, and oh boy, sure makes class spells look like child's play.
That's because the class spells are child's play. You're children, after all.
C'est pas faux.
Oh, I wish. No way am I going to get that without help, though. The alphabet. As if I didn't learn that already when I was little. I'll leave the posters be. Joringel or Wilhelm. It's where the boring lessons are written up on our boring class about boring spells. Not so sure I'd get very far trying to use... The amount of times I've had to take that darn thing outside and whack the chalk out of it. Unless Mother makes me, I'm not touching that. Just some plain old white. The more of this I sneak from Mother, the less lines I have to write in detention.
Ben voilà.
It's the thing. You know, the thing that sucks up air and blows it back out.
Comment ça?
This thing is great when it's cold. Makes the room super toasty and warm. I love this stuff. You can start fires with it, and write with it, and start fires with it. Like everything else, though, Mother doesn't like me taking it. Surprise, surprise. What Mother doesn't know can't hurt her.
What don't I know about?
Oh, nothing, Mother. I mean, Mrs. Folk.
Right. Please don't do anything reckless with the heater, Winfrieda.
Who, me? Never.
Moi, faire des bêtises? Jamais. J'imagine que je vais aller là.
I guess.
Excuse me, Winfrieda.
Rien, rien.
This isn't so. This isn't. No. This isn't so easy. I'm not putting that in there. Hey, Mother.
Winfrieda, really?
All right. All right. I think I'm ready now.
Very well, go ahead. Tell me what word is.
Weird is the pattern that shapes our destinies, influenced in many ways, in part by the weave of the Norns, 3 great maidens who look upon us all and determine our futures, but also by everything we do, everything our ancestors did. Causality and consequence, it is what will happen, is happening, and what has already happened.
Very good. Now recite the Vogt School of Witchcraft's oath for me.
But Mother... By the weird we shall abide, and in respect treat each day justly, for every right, a path warm and enlightened. For every wrong, a path blackened and cold, and stay cautious of the devil, forever waiting
And stay cautious of the devil, forever waiting to corrupt my resolve.
Yeah, what you said.
Listen to me, Winfrieda. This is what concerns me the most, as it should you.
Oh, here we go.
This science that you and Hans obsess with. Don't let your mind be distracted by what's not important.
Mother! It's just because it's something you don't understand. You're being dramatic.
I am not. I have seen what it will do to you. To your word. It is a dark, dark path, Winfrieda, that you must not take lightheartedly. If your father was here, you know he'd say the same.
That's a lie. He was always happy to let me do my experiments. Unlike you.
He wouldn't have been if it got in the way of your witchcraft, Winfrieda. Not if it let Yannicka get this far ahead of you in your studies.
I've done what you asked. May I leave now?
Yes. Yes, you may. Oh, but Winnie, if you see Hans, tell him to come see me to practice his test. As should you. The Wanderer will be here any day. The judgment he passes will play a crucial part in your word. Practice. Be ready for his test. It is for your own good.
Fine, I will.
Have we done the right thing, Philip? Putting the fate of the girls in the hands of someone else? No. It is the way of word. I cannot waver. And the girls, we will see. Only time can tell now.
Dernier chapitre du coup.
Freedom! Finally! Now, Hans told me he had something he wanted to tell me, only... Everyone's here except for him. Where's he gone off to now? That's the window above Mother's... This is kind of boring.
Is there any particular reason why you are spying on me, Winfrieda?
This place is boring. There's nothing else to do.
Go play with the other children. Without upsetting them, preferably.
All right, all right. He always gets the best lunches. Those grapes look pretty delicious.
didn't say you could have some of my berries.
Come on. You have like a million.
So? They're my million grapes. Go get your own.
How's it going, Yoringle?
Huh? You never talk to me. What do you want from me?
Why are you over here on your own?
What do you mean? I'm always on my own.
Okay then. Why are you always on your own?
What do you care? You don't care about me. No one cares about me.
Well, actually, I'm asking you because...
Because you're a trickster. You just want to trick me. I know what you guys are like. Acting like my friend, just so you can take my stuff.
But hey, I've never...
No more. I won't fall for it. If no one cares about Yoringle, then I don't care for anyone either. From now on, Yoringle only cares about Yoringle.
Okay, jeez. Forget I asked. Enjoying those berries, I see.
Very much so. And no, you can't have any.
Fine. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to trick me into giving you my lunch. You guys always teasing me.
But I'll leave.
Very.
Folked. School of Witchcraft. These two brothers, all they care about is looking cool and impressing Yannicka. This one is the tough guy. If the yo-yo didn't make that obvious enough. Something tells me his trick still needs some work, though. Yoringle isn't the friendliest kid around, so he's usually on his own. If he stopped yelling at all of us, he might actually make some friends. Precious little Yannicka, always the one in Mother's good books. I'll show her she's not always the best. I'll show both of them. These two brothers, all they care about is this one's playing the I'm too cool to care angle. He's been trying for years and she still doesn't get it. Yeah, she's all right. She hasn't talked since the incident at the lake. Too bad some of the boys... The gardening shed. Father was always working in there when... Mother said I'm never to go in there, so... There...
Don't even think about it, Winfrieda.
J'étais sûr.
Locked, as usual. It's not fair. Hey there, Yorinda. Still not saying much, huh? Between you and me, though, this thing with not talking, was it really from seeing the Weisse Frauen? I mean, they aren't real, right? Never mind. About the amber orb, though, when you fell in the lake, you sure you didn't see the orb? Because I could be wrong, but I think even if you did see it, then you wouldn't tell me. Because like everyone else, you think it's too dangerous. Yeah, I bet I'm right. It's there, I'm sure of it. You seem kind of lonely over here. I could be wrong, but you seem to keep glancing at someone in the yard. Aha! I'm not wrong. Is it a boy? You can tell me. Well, actually, no, I guess you can't, huh? Let me see. I bet it's... wait. You wouldn't be the kind to fall for the popular boys. So that must mean... Interesting. Oh well. See you, Yorinda.
Si ça se trouve, elle est lesbienne.
Winnie, you finished detention. Are you okay? I hope Mother wasn't too hard on you.
I'm fine, Yannicka. It's just detention. Not that you'd know what that's like.
I know you're a tough cookie, Winnie. I just think that, well, sometimes Mother is a bit hard on you, is all.
She has to be. With the Wanderer coming and the grades she's getting.
Ha! Exactly. There's no way she'll ever beat you, Yannicka.
It's not a competition, Wilhelm.
There's only one way Winnie will ever get through the Wanderer's test.
Diving into the lake and taking the amber orb from Weisse Frauen.
Don't even joke about that. You know what happened to poor Yorinda.
Yeah, maybe Winnie could get some advice from her. If she ever talked again, that is.
Yeah, well, maybe I will. Then I'd really show you guys.
Winnie, no! The Weisse Frauen, you don't know what they do. You can pass the test without a silly orb. I know you can.
Weisse Frauen. Only you guys would still believe in silly children's tales like that. I have a secret advantage anyway that will make me 10 times better than Yannicka.
But it's really not a competition.
Yeah, right. Here comes the science babble.
It's not babble. You'll see. I'll prove you all wrong and win the test.
Come on, everyone. It's Friday. Let's just have fun.
Wait a second. Not everyone is here. Where's Hans? Do you guys know where he went?
He said he was going to the usual place. He seemed pretty excited.
Yeah, their usual little lovebird hideout.
It's not like that. Ugh. Not everyone is like you boys, spending all day dribbling and drooling all over precious you-know-who.
Who know who?
No one, Yannicka.
I can never remember his stupid code for the hideout, though. I hope he's written it down somewhere. I'm not taking any of the work. Jacob is so messy. What a typically perfect and neat. Ugh. Yannicka has like a million notes in here, and Jacob's side is like a trash heap. Unless I have something to look for, I'm not rummaging through all this.
On voit bien qui est assis où.
Geez, these guys are a couple of neat freaks. Everything's so tidy. It's only a bunch of neatly stacked. I wouldn't do that to. These are the hidden buttons Hans uses for the hideout. Only problem is, I can never. It might seem like an ordinary tree, but really it's our secret hideout. I helped Hans make it, but it was his idea. Now it's basically our home, and my favorite place to be.
Ouais, enfin on pourrait penser que c'est un arbre jusqu'à ce qu'on voit la fenêtre en fait.
Darn bees, trying to move into our tree house. You're not welcome here. I can't reach that. Oh, that path leads to. I'm tempted to go see if it is really. I'll go see Hans about it.
Ok, donc visiblement il y a un code secret quelque part. Avec des cailloux.
That one is Hans' self-portrait. Nice and simple. No showing.
Ah, ici. J'arrive pas à voir lequel c'est, ou alors ils ont... C'est une taille qui change, ou c'est juste leur ordre... Que ça fait 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. Yes!
Ah, there we. Hans? Hello?
Winnie! Oh! Sorry. I didn't hear you come in, but I'm glad you're finally here.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for your dang door code, what's got you all excited, huh?
You'll never believe what I found. Oh, I barely believe it myself. Last night, by the orphanage, I heard two travelers talking about something. They said it was the scientific discovery of the century.
Well, what was it?
Winnie, they found it. They found just what we've been looking for.
Oh, le bébé dragon.
It's called telekinesis.
I'm not following. What's telekinesis?
Telekinesis.
Putain, ils ont le bébé dragon depuis autant de temps.
I wasn't so sure myself, but they went on to describe how this man could move things just by
Mais
thinking
Hans, il
about it.
ressemble pas au... C'est pas le grand-père quand il était plus jeune?
No, No, Winnie, that's the thing. He was just a regular farmer.
Putain, imagine en fait
And
Hans,
that's not all.
c'est le grand-père. Je
He
sais plus si on connaît le nom
could
du
read
grand-père.
people's thoughts and feelings, their
Mais là, ils sont en
memories.
train
The
de faire la
townsfolk
machine
accused him of
qui
being a
permet de donner la,
witch. What with
la
the fear of
télékinésie.
witchcraft spreading and all, but apparently he knew nothing about witchcraft. He just sensed his abilities.
Okay, that's nice for him, but I still don't see why you're all excited.
Right, yes. Well, I did some research after hearing this, and it's just like I thought. All the things that were said about this man's abilities, it's just like the third eye chakra spells.
Third eye? Isn't that the subject we had a few weeks ago in class?
Exactly. Don't you see? It's what we've been looking for. It's a connection between science and witchcraft, Winnie.
You mean this would show Mother once and for all that science is important?
Exactly. Just think of the possibilities, too. The discoveries we could make with this.
Hold on. If this is what the third eye thing can do, then my test, I could pass it easily.
Well, sure. But not just that. If we can learn more about what telekinesis is, then we can help people understand magic through science. People won't have to be afraid of us anymore.
This is it. This could be what finally helps me beat Yannicka once and for all.
Oh, but Winnie, I think perhaps we should concentrate on...
Right. What do we do now? Can we get it? This telekinesis?
Telekinesis.
Right, whatever. How do we get it? What do we do?
Well, maybe, but perhaps we shouldn't rush into this.
Rush? Hans, the Wanderer's test is any day now. Mother was just lecturing me about it. If I get this telekinesis, if I use it to pass this test, my weird will be perfect. Mother won't have to scold me or tell me off anymore.
Right. That is true.
And maybe finally, Mother will stop comparing me. I'll never have to be told I'm not as good as precious little Yannicka ever again.
Après, apparemment, ils avaient parlé d'un meurtre qu'elle aurait
you're
causé,
right,
mais ça se trouve,
Winnie.
c'est Hans
Let's do
qui est
it.
mort.
Let's help you pass that test.
So, details.
Du coup, soit Hans,
How are we
c'est le
going to do
grand-père
this?
de Anna, soit c'est celui qui est mort.
Do you remember anything about the third eye spells? I, might not have been paying too much attention in class.
Yes, I looked over my notes last night. We were never taught any direct awakening spells, but there's one incantation Mrs. Vogt recited from her spell book that kind of fits.
Okay, great. What is it?
It's an incantation to summon the goddess Minerva for extrasensory insight and knowledge. You imbue magic beads with the spell, then place them on your head to help open your third eye. But Winnie, you know that Mrs. Vogt's spellbook is strictly off limits to us.
And you know it wouldn't be the first time I've borrowed it either. All right, so first we need a plan for swiping the spellbook again. What else?
Oh, well, from what I remember, the beads are okay. I have some left over from class. But we also need 3 candles. One of white, one of purple,
Dans le
and
cabanon,
one of
j'imagine?
blue.
That could be tricky. I don't think there's any left in the school.
We could make them, though.
We can? All right, great. Swipe spellbook, make candles. Easy. Let's get cracking then. Where's this telekinesis guy gone? Let's go find him. Surely he could just tell me how to pass my test if he wants to help people, right?
Actually, that was kind of my first thought, too. That's why I'm fixing this machine. The idea is that it reads patterns of energy moving in the brain when you wear it. So if we observe this man's brain patterns, then perhaps we could even replicate them.
Yes, that sounds great. Let's do it.
But I'm not so sure. It might take time, Winnie. This machine still needs a lot of work. And the man, he went into hiding.
What? Why?
To avoid punishment. These townspeople, they're really serious about putting an end to witchcraft.
Ugh, darn people. Always getting so worked up about stuff they don't know anything about.
Yes, well, that's why they get worked up, Winnie. We just have to be patient. Find ways to help them understand, you know?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. By the way, Mother said you have to go see her about your test.
Oh, right. I still need to pass the smoke appearance module.
Smoke appearance? Oh, is that for your elective?
Yeah, methods of appearing. The only reason I chose it is because I thought I could fake it with solidified carbon dioxide. Turns out, not so easy to move around or use on my own.
Solid carbon... what?
Solidified carbon dioxide. It's that smoky stuff behind me there. It's kind of like ice, but dry and much colder. So cold it burns you if you touch it. I figured that out the hard way.
But how's that meant to help you with your smoke appearance?
Well, that fog coming off of it, that's sublimation. The ice turning from a solid into a gas. But if you drop the ice into water, then that happens a lot faster and makes a lot more fog.
Ah, I see. And then you'd use that to disguise your appearance. Clever. Maybe not just disguising an appearance, but also a disappearance as well.
Winnie, what are you planning now?
T'inquiète.
Hans, we'll use this to steal the spellbook. It's perfect. If there's as much fog as you say, it should be easy to grab it while Mother is distracted.
Sure, but like I said, it's too cold to carry, and we don't have any gloves. And besides, I can't really drop it in water without Mrs. Vogt noticing.
Right. Don't worry about all that. I'll find a way I can help while you're doing the test. Leave it to me. I'll figure it out. Right. This incantation isn't, incantating itself. I'm off to get us stuff.
Okay then, Winnie.
Par contre, il a un peu la voix de Ben.
This little fellow always comes and keeps us company at the hideout. Apart from me and Hans, he's the only other one that knows where it is. So no telling, got it? Ah, he looks hungry. I better find something. He doesn't like being handled too much when he's hungry. Do you? No, you don't.
Bah, on sait qu'il mange du charbon, du coup, voilà.
Oh, excuse you. All right, time to get rid of that fiery breath.
Winnie, don't take him away for too long. You know the red dragon gets agitated when the baby's away from her.
I know. Jeez, you sound like Mother.
Hey, sorry. Just...
Hans manages to find bunches of new ones every week from the village. I try and keep up with him, but geez, he can read books way bigger than I can. Let's see. Hans' books are pretty. There's Euclidean works in space and number theory. Charles Babbage and the Turing equivalent. Yeah, nope. Can't see anything right now. These look like diagrams for Hans' machine. I can actually kind of follow this. After all the time I've spent watching him tinker with these things, it's not too surprising, I guess. It's good where it is. Ah, yes, well, looks to me like the gas from that thing is becoming a liquid in that thing, and that thing is... Ah, who am I kidding? Hans is always one step ahead in learning all of this stuff. Who knows what Hans is doing with this experiment here? Best not to touch. These are just different chemicals we keep around for various experiments. It's third eye spell-making time, so no experiments today. It's part of the machine Hans is working on to copy the old guy's telekinesis. It's the brain, scanning, reading thing. Like Hans was saying, things would be easier if we could just find him and get him to share his ability with us. Hans is working on it, and I don't think he needs... A few pretty old tools Hans scavenged from the village. They'll do the job. Nah, it's part of the machine Hans is working on to copy the old guy's telekinesis. I guess this part has something to do with receiving and calculating what the headgear scans. Things would be easier if we could just find him and get him to share. Hans is So this is that dry ice stuff Hans was talking about. I wonder if it will really make as much fog when Ouch! Yikes! That's Hans Han's most prized possession. A certificate for first place in a science. It was his first award for science ever. A silly thing for kids in the village, but still.
C'est le fameux
kidding me?
certificat.
That's like the treehouse treasure. I'm not sure what good. I'm not sure what.
D'accord.
Oh, I'm tempted to go see if we'll see how Hans can. Here we go. Let's get all that nasty. There you go. Get it all out.
Is that really necessary, Winfrieda? It's already getting too hot in here.
Weren't you the one saying it was a little chilly before?
Well, fine. But at least open some windows to keep the room from becoming a furnace, please.
Mais bien sûr que je vais ouvrir une fenêtre.
Let's get you back to the hideout before Hans gets upset with us. There, safe and sound. And free to leave, little guy. Or not. As you please. Hey, Hans.
Oh,
What was that about?
well, that fog coming off of it? But if you drop the ice into water...
Ah, I see. Hans, we'll use this to steal the spell. If there's as much fog as you say.
Sure, but like I said, and besides, I can't really...
Right, leave it to me. Right.
Okay.
Attends, quoi?
Hans
Il y a un
is
truc que j'ai pas
Hey,
vu.
Hans.
Oh,
Hey, I can help you with your test through the window. All sneaky like. Let's go practice your test.
oh, okay.
All right then, Hans. Whenever you're ready.
I don't need anything from Yannicka.
Disappear...
What would I see enough of?
Us? Disappear... Me? No, wait.
This is no good. Better just go meet him back at the hideout.
J'ai la clé.
Sorry, Hans. Guess.
Oh, don't worry, Winnie.
Oh, I finally. This isn't as cool as I thought it would be. Less shiny, interesting toys, more dust and rusty tools. Oh, at least there's some gloves we need. Got something from my troubles.
Ok.
Hey, Hans.
Oh,
Hey, let's go.
oh.
All right then, Hans.
I don't want Mother to know I'm.
Disappear...
I can't give him anything.
Us?
Uh,
Disappear...
Messing with.
Me?
I can.
No, wait.
Okay.
Oh my. What was that? That was quite an unusual method, but quite effective, I must admit. How did you do that?
Science. Science. Tell her it was science.
It was just...
Genre, elle entend pas?
Practice, Mrs. Vogt, like you said.
What?
Well done, Hans. You have indeed passed. You should be proud.
What the heck, Hans?
Oh, hi. With the tea being hot, the sublimation happened even quicker than I calculated.
Why didn't you just tell her how you did it? She's always telling us we're wasting our time, putting us in detention. Just when she was impressed, we could have shown her she's wrong.
I got the spell book though, Winnie. Isn't that enough?
No. She has to know. She can't always bully us around.
She does care about you, Winnie.
What about you? This stuff in here you've made, this isn't a waste. This has potential. It has things even witches can use and learn from too.
But it was a test for witchcraft. I would have failed. And not just that, Winnie. Mrs. Volk's whole life is dedicated to witchcraft. And people need time to accept changes like that. Don't you see?
No, I don't see. Your experiments deserve attention.
Not like this, okay? If we want other people to be patient and understanding, then we need to be patient and understanding too. Okay, Winnie?
Fine. For now. They'll see eventually. But good work. On getting the book and stuff.
You too, Winnie. We made quite a team, huh?
Sure. Whatever. I'm going to go find stuff.
All right then, Winnie. You do that.
Je l'ai le livre du coup? Bah non. Il est où le bouquin?
Let's see. There's you. Nope.
Et il est où le livre
Hey,
juste?
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Mais je vois pas de livre. Bah.
Nah. You can't. Hunt. It's the. Who? It's. There's you. Nope. I'll leave him. Hey, huh?
Oh,
What do we need for?
well, Yannika's the one who told me about it. Maybe you can.
Oh.
But I do know how to make dyes. So if we can make candles, I can help color them. As long as it's the right color, it can be flowers, plants, stuff like that. I have a book on biology around here that might help you.
And we need white, purple, and
Salut à
blue.
toi
Keep your
Evie,
eyes
comment tu
open,
vas?
And if you see anything, bring it to me and I'll take care of the dye.
Right.
Okay.
Dans ce livre-là du coup?
Let's see. Hans' books are pretty complex.
Ouais, ça va super.
Usually I can find There's Euclid. Oh.
Bah voilà. Attends, on va demander à la sœur là.
Hey, Yannicka. Hi, Winnie. What can I help you with?
Scared about the Wanderer's test?
Well,
Ha! Knew it. I'm not. I have a secret plan.
oh, it's not your ghoul spell again, is it, Winnie? Mother said you shouldn't use it because it drains too much energy from people, and...
It's not the stupid ghoul spell.
Oh. Well, Mother helped me find my familiar spirit. She says it will protect me and help me.
Familiar spirit?
Yeah. Mother says the spirits are like an extension of us. Separate, but always linked. You want to know what mine is? It's a bear.
Right. A bear spirit to help you.
You should find yours, Winnie. I'll help you if you like.
No. I think I'll be all right without it. So, I heard you...
Oh, yes. I wrote an essay for Mother on it last semester.
Of course you did. Do you think you could tell me how to make them, maybe?
What was that, Winnie?
Can you tell me how to make some dumb candles? Or not, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, sure thing. I'd be happy to. Well, really, all you need is some wax, either paraffin or beeswax.
Oh bah
or
tiens, de la
something
cire
like that.
d'abeille comme par hasard.
Hold on. Aren't the crayons from school made from paraffin? I kind of fed them to the baby dragon. I don't know. He seemed to like them.
Aw, how cute. Well, if you do happen to find some wax, Then you just mold the wax around a wig and you're done. Wigs can be anything. A piece of string or rope or something like that. Then you can just dip them into various dyes to change the candle's color if you want to.
Uh-huh. Wax, wick, dyes. Easy. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Anytime, Winnie. I'm glad I...
J'ai pas de mèche.
According to Hans, I should be able to make color. Oh, the blue cornflower. It says, the cornflower is oft worn by young men in love. Aha! There's also a bit here about bees. Apparently, bees' aggression is the result of pheromones excreted to communicate alarm to other bees. It goes on to say that blowing smoke onto them will inhibit this smell, reduce... Trade you this for some...
No!
Trade you this for...
No!
Ok. Est-ce que la ficelle, ça serait pas ça, du coup?
Hey, Wilhelm.
Like that's even
Wilhelm,
Sup, Win?
you seem to be struggling a bit there, huh?
Yeah, well, you seem to be struggling with spells. So there.
Wow.
Poupoune?
harsh
What?
words.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
I just mean, aren't you getting a headache?
It's called practice, Winnie. Haven't you heard of no pain, no gain?
Wilhelm, without some kind of helmet, all you'll gain is brain damage.
Wait, you saying you have a helmet? I'll let you use my yo-yo if you do.
Huh? But wait, if you give me the yo-yo, then you won't need a... That is to say, sure. I'll keep a lookout for you, okay?
Cool, cool.
D'accord,
Guess
donc
I'll leave
lui,
it
il faut
to
que
you
je lui
do it.
trouve
You're
un
ruining my
casque.
concentration anyway.
Ah, mais c'est lui qui a la fleur.
Hey, Jacob.
What now, Winnie?
What's the deal with the flower? Is this some kind of fashion thing, or...
It's nothing. Yeah, sure, fashion. That's exactly what it is.
Really? Because I don't know. It looks kind of ridiculous.
Like you'd know anything about fashion.
If that's fashion, then I'm glad I don't. I think I know the real reason you have that flower on. Something about, a symbol of affection?
What? I mean, no. No?
I wonder who you might be showing affection to then.
Winnie.
Well, tell you what, give me some of those flowers and I'll keep as quiet as you want.
But I've tried everything else. This is the
Mais je
last
crois qu'elle
thing I
s'en
have
fout,
to
en
show
fait.
my love.
Yuck. Well, what else did you try then?
Everything. I've passed on so many messages to her in class.
Bah, elle est
But
peut-être juste pas
alas,
intéressée.
my poetry has fallen on deaf ears. My words yet to be consumed. My love as yet unrequited.
All right, enough. That does seem odd, though. Yannicka isn't the type to just ignore someone completely. Come on, just give me some flowers already, Jacob.
But I've tried
Yuck.
everything. My poetry has fallen.
All right, Yannicka...
Putain, il faut un truc
Hey there, you're
aussi.
Oh, well. Right. Love letter. It's all just rubbish. Haha, it is. What a dork. He wrote it on a napkin of all things. If Yannicka didn't know to look for it, she probably just figured it was rubbish. It says, "To my dearest buttercup, the brightest of diamonds. Roses are red, violets are blue. I like you. Do you like me too? Signed, Jacob." Wow. Never have more heartfelt words been put to paper.
Je vais lui redonner du coup.
Hey, lover boy.
Winnie.
Settle down. I have good. Your so-called poetry wasn't ignored. It just looked like rubbish.
You mean Yannicka hasn't even read it yet? But of course. It all makes sense now. My words of pure, raw feeling. She couldn't possibly have read them without any emotional reaction.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get a reaction, all right. Maybe not the one you're after, though.
Here. I have no need for this nonsensical symbol when I have poetry on my side. But,
Ok, je
Winnie,
fleur.
could you do me the favor of passing on my letter to Yannicka? A true poet should never show his own hand to the...
Yes, yes. Please just... Enough already with the drama. Wow. Whatever could this be? I seem to have found it lying around. Could this be for you, Yannicka?
Ooh, for me? This is so thoughtful. This is just what I wanted to see.
Really? Oh, be still, my beating heart. The moment has come for my...
Je suis sûr qu'elle va faire un truc
words
con
to-
avec. Ah, j'en étais sûre. C'était évident.
Ah, thanks a heap, Winnie. That feels better.
Oh no. Don't mention it, Yannicka. My pleasure.
Oh, il est dépité. Ça va?
I think I've given him enough. These two brothers. This one, he's been.
Hi, Winnie.
Say, Yannicka. You
Huh? Letters? I'm not sure Mother would approve of notes being
typical.
Seen what? Oh.
Ok.
How's it going? Your
Huh?
Ringle, you dummy. Of course someone cares about you. If you weren't so busy scowling at everyone, you might actually notice her glancing at you.
What do you mean? Who? No one's glancing at me. When did they glance at me?
Like all the time. Constantly.
Il y a une meuf
I
assise
don't
au fond
believe
qui
you.
apparemment
You're just
trouve
trying
sur
to trick
toi.
me.
Ugh. Jeez, you boys are hopeless.
I don't care. There's only one person I want to look at me anyway.
Oh?
I mean... dang it. You better not tease me about it, Winnie.
Why don't you go tell this person then?
It's not easy, you know. I don't know good words to say is all.
You don't know good words.
I never know what to say to her. I get all twisted with my tongue. You better not tell anyone, Winnie.
All right, I won't. I'll leave.
Very.
Trade you this for.
No.
Trade you this for.
No.
I don't need anything. It's only a bunch. I wouldn't do that. Unless I'm not taking any of the work with me. I got enough. I'll leave the posters. The alphabet. And drink leaf water.
Je vois pas trop ce que je peux faire pour le moment.
Hey there, you're in. Oh. I'm not sure what. No. I'm not sure. I'm not.
Est-ce que je peux aller rechercher du charbon, peut-être? Oh!
Now
Ok.
it's all filled with.
Maintenant, je peux. Incroyable. Aucune abeille a été blessée lors du développement du jeu. C'est très drôle. Ah ouais, je ramasse la ruche carrément.
No, I just want. According to Hans, I should be able to. Aha! There's also a bit here about. Apparently, it goes on to say that blowing.
Ok.
Beeswax is mine. Time to get this. Hey, have beeswax. Yannicka said we can use this for candle making.
Oh, great. I
Mais
hope you
non.
didn't hurt yourself
Je
getting
suis
it down.
débrouillarde.
Nope. I'm way too super clever for that.
Mais oui.
Well, I only need the wax inside. Do you mind
Oh, ça va faire un
taking the
chapeau.
husk for me? That means we just need a wick to make the candles now. Now, let's see then. That's something to make the wick, something to make blue, something to make something to make and then
All right.
Ah, c'est à ça qu'il va servir la clé, c'est pour la teinture.
I'm not sure, but would this work for a white candle?
chalk? Yeah. Yeah, that let's see then. Some and then
Getting close.
Ok, du coup, pour la teinture bleue...
Here for the blue dye. Will this be...
I don't need all these flowers. I just let's see then. Something to make and then
Just two more.
Ah, il m'a pas pris toutes les fleurs, c'est-à-dire que je peux encore m'en servir
I
pour
don't
autre
think
chose.
that will help with the
Ok, tiens, prends ton casque là.
He does keep hitting himself, and this would be hard enough to protect his head. Hey, Wilhelm.
Sup, Win?
Think I could trade you this for your yo-yo?
Get out. What do I want with some stinking beehive?
Beehive? Huh? No, this is a helmet. Don't you see? See, there's the, eye hole.
One? Hello, Winnie. I have two eyes.
It's better for your perception that way. Or something. And cooler, so you'll look super cool. And you'll be protected from your yo-yo.
Super cool, you say?
All I want is to borrow your yo-yo. Just for a little bit.
All right, if you say so. But you better give it straight back, yeah?
Yeah. Of course.
How is it? Super cool? I look cool, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The coolest.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh la gueule. Tiens, on va lui donner des fleurs.
All right, Yoringle. You want to show your affections to someone, right?
No. Well, yes.
And you don't know how to express it in words, right?
So what if I don't?
Well, these flowers are special in that they express your affection for you. You don't have to say a word. Think of it like a sign that says, "Hey, I like you."
Really? This isn't a trick, is it? This is some kind of trick, Winnie.
For crying out loud, do you want to have this or not?
Give me it. Please.
En échange des baies.
So, you going to put it on, or?
Yeah, of course. I just... Go away, you're making me nervous.
All right, lover boy. Jeez, so grateful.
Merde. Hop, à moi les baies.
I think I'll leave him now to his...
Mais on la voit même pas la fleur, où est-ce qu'il l'a mise?
I wouldn't want to interrupt.
Ou alors il lui a donné, je sais pas. Alors Hans, voici une baie.
I think I got something good for...
definitely. Let's see then. Something to make the wicks and then
We're so close.
you will.
Hop, le
I'm
yo-yo.
not doing anything to Hans' stuff.
Non, pas
Hey,
ça.
Hans, will the string on...
That's great, Winnie. Nice work. That means now we have everything. We have it all now.
Wait, you mean the incantation?
Let's do it. Then the candles go here and here. Right. That's good. Okay. Good. Now just read from this bit here, Winnie.
Me? Why me? You say it.
Winnie.
All right, fine. Give it here. Oh, great and all-knowing goddess, come to me. Here is the place and time for thee. I wish to open the eye of three. Oh, great and powerful Minerva, allow me to see...
That's it, Winnie. It's working.
Gift me with your sight and awareness. Open to me my knowing within. make others' thoughts clear, so it is plain what is mine and what is theirs. So mote it be.
Oh waouh! Oh mais c'est le hibou.
You who will toy with the spirit, you who brings suffering and pain.
Me? Suffering and pain?
Audi alteram partem. The path is already writ. The girl with the third eye watches, but it is too late. Too late.
Third eye? What girl? Me?
Not for you. Never for you. The stones will not work. Only for her. Where the girl's eyes are open, yours are forever closed.
But my test! I need them.
Your soul too far corrupted. The third eye girl will empower the dark. You should never have sought to steal her spirit.
Steal the spirit? No, my machine...
The devil's hand closes in to beget a life of evil.
What are you talking about? Hans, what is she talking about?
Winnie.
So much hate, so much sorrow, so much death.
No, stop! Please!
Life will be gone. She cannot rejuvenate, only understand. The word is irrevocably woven, but the pattern is incomplete.
Wait, weird? Already woven?
Now, in the falling of dusk, the owl of Minerva spreads its wings. Late as it may be, seek the third eye girl who intends to remove you.
Remove me? A girl removing me? Yannicka!
Reject her hand, and there is no hope for you. Take her hand. Take it. Let it end. Let it end. Let it end.
Ouah, ouah, c'est
Huh?
très chelou.
I don't understand. My third eye can't be opened?
Winnie, this is bad.
I know it's bad. My test.
No, Winnie.
If I can't get this telecaminos, then what am I going to do now?
Maybe we should stop now, Winnie.
Yes, that's it. That's what I have to do. I should have done it from the beginning.
Wait, you don't mean...
I have to get it. I have to get the amber orb.
Winnie, no! The Weiße Frauen.
It's nonsense. I'm not failing this. I'm going to prove them all wrong. Mother, Yannicka, all of them.
Well, Winnie, if something happens to you...
Don't you see? I'm out of time. This is our weird we're talking about. This is my life. I don't want to have a bad fate given to me, Hans.
I know, Winnie. I'm just saying that if something happens to you...
It has to be her. She's the only one who has seen it. If she won't tell me where it is, then I'll make her show me.
But if something happens to you, Winnie, then I'll be all alone again.
Ouah, quel bordel.
Oh, that I'm tempted to go see if it is real. Not without her.
Du coup, en fait, il y a visiblement un esprit qui a été invoqué et qui visiblement me dit que mon destin est déjà merdique merde. Et catastrophique.
All right, Yorinda, no more of this not talking game. Tell me where you saw the amber orb. Look, I know you told Mother about it, okay? I saw it myself. In the classroom, she asked you what happened when you fell in the lake. So, you wrote about it. You wrote it down. You wrote about seeing the orb. Everyone saw the note, so there's no use lying about it. Yorinda, I've helped you with your silly boyfriend, so now it's your... I need this. If I don't get that orb, I'm gonna fail my test. Don't you get it? Aren't you my friend, Yorinda? Good. Then let's go already.
And with the dusk, the time for a new beginning arrives.
T'es qui, lui?
What do you think, Hans? Isn't it beautiful? How fortuitous it is. Of all the moments for the protector to neglect
ça,
its
Hans?
duty in the search of its infant, I wonder, will the girl from the West Woods watch over this very moment? Who knows? Perhaps. What does it matter? By then, I would have had my fun.
Ah mais Hans, c'est pas le fantôme du lac qu'on avait vu avec Anna?
Is this the spot?
Oh, hello there, young one.
Ah et lui c'est le démon.
Say,
C'est
you
le
don't
diable.
suppose you could help an old man, could you? I'm ever so thirsty, but these waters don't appear to be safe.
Huh? Thirsty? I don't have time for... Wait. This jacket. Whose is this? Whose jacket is this?
You children, you don't listen, do you? I also told him about these waters. But you people don't listen.
Him? He... No.
I told the boy it wasn't safe, but he jumped in anyway.
No! Hans? Hans!
Il y allait à la place pour aller chercher... Mais c'est pas elle qui l'a tué du coup.
Winfrieda, what is the meaning of this?
Hans!
You wicked child. You sent him in for the orb?
No! No!
He was just a boy, but you sent him anyway. For what?
No! It's not like that, Hans.
Where your sister has succeeded, you have failed. It was a test of moral, Winfrieda. A mere test of moral.
Why, Winfrieda?
But... No! Wait!
And so the word is seen clearly by all, and I shall now decree its path. Yanyanake, on you the norms we...
Bah attends, mais c'est le diable qui dit ça.
Youthful beauty, a fate of wealth and the king's hand in marriage.
No. No.
But for you, Winfrieda, you... the norms weave differently. You shall be cursed with an appearance to match your cold, ugly heart.
No! Mother, please!
Bitter and alone as you may be, the world will see you as you are.
No! It's not true! Yorinda! Tell them! Yorinda? Help me! Mother, please!
I'm sorry, Winfrieda. I tried to make it right for you, but this is now the will of the Norns.
But Mother... Mama... Please...
Winfrieda, be gone with you, child.
No.
Attends, genre en mode elle l'a abandonné?
I'm so sorry, Winfrieda.
D'ailleurs, c'est vrai qu'on voit pas ses yeux à Anna.
You... No! I'll get you back for this. I'll get you all!
Putain, en vrai, c'est terrible. Genre, en fait, toute sa vie, on lui a accusé d'un meurtre qu'elle n'a pas
And so
commis.
it was that the girl alone had done the impossible, and gave forgiveness where all others gave none. But try as she might to reconcile wrongs of the past, the hour was late, and the witch's hurt grown too deep and dark. Regardless, the girl of the West Woods had brought peace once more, and the people celebrated and rejoiced. Despite all the riches and rewards offered, the girl wanted but one and made her farewells. For no matter what might have passed, what travels and trials succeeded, it was all for a cause not forgot. And so we shall always remember the courage of that girl and the strength in the innocent of heart.